What is up, YouTube? My name's Addison, and this is my first interactive video here on YouTube. I'm in my S4 right now, and I figured while I'm driving home from school, I would give you guys a rundown on kind of the buyer's guide on what to look out for, either if you're going to buy the car or you have the car already. So I'm going to be covering B8.5s and also B8s. The S4 and S5 models, so this can really correlate to anything that has the 3.0T supercharged engine. I know some of the S5s have the 4.2, but some of this can correlate as well. So first thing you want to look out for is the PCV, the water pump, and thermostat. So the B8s were notoriously known for water pump failure and thermostat and PCV leaking coolant everywhere, and it was just not a good look for the B8s. So if you're looking for a B8 or a B8.5 S4, as some of the B8.5 S4s also had the PCV, water pump, or thermostat failures, be on the lookout for those. Either make sure they're done or plan to get it done in the future sometime. Second thing I would say to look out for would be timing chain issues. So per Audi, I can't remember how many seconds it is, but on startup or on a cold startup, the chain should only rattle for a few seconds, and then it should not have any other rattling noise whatsoever. Now the B8s, of course, are known for timing chain failures, as are many older Audi models. So this is something I would probably use this to stray away from the B8s. If you can find a B8.5, absolutely go for it. But if there's a B8 and you're buying it, make sure that the timing chains have either been replaced or that they don't rattle and they sound healthy. Now the third thing, and this is one of the biggest things, especially if you're buying the DSG. For manuals, this does not relate, but the DSG fluid changes. So per Audi, you're supposed to change the transmission DSG fluid every 40,000 miles, I believe, starting at 35,000 miles. If you don't have manual, you won't have to worry about that. Now the last thing I would say, and this relates again to the B8s, the mechatronics unit. So these were known, the mech units in the B8s from 2010 to 2012, I believe, were known for mechatronic unit failure. So this either had to be by pulling the mech unit out of the car and rebuilding it, or just replacing it entirely, which is extremely expensive. It's up there with the timing chain prices, so that's another thing to be on the lookout for the B8s. If you can get a 2013 to 2016 Audi S4 or S5, do that. I would not even bother with the B8s, as even though they're a lot cheaper, you might be able to find some that haven't been, beat up on as much, but the problems that arise from having a B8, you're going to spend just as much money buying a B8.5 S4 as you would fixing the B8. So if you can find one from 2013 or even better 2014 and up, as I believe the 2013 still had an issue with the mech unit. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I remember that from somewhere. But yeah, if you can, guys, try to find a 2014 and up. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble with timing chain, with the mech unit, and possibly PCV, thermostat, or water pump. But yeah, that's about it for the buyer's guide. And if you guys have any more questions, just leave them in the comments and let me know if I missed anything. All right, peace.